We went flying over to take cover to get down the bank, and we ended up doing a stuntman all the way down to the bottom and into the river. But I think that summed up my course and the luck I've been having. I was thinking, not again. What's it going to be? But by the time I hit the bottom here, what's it going to be now?
Ready? Yeah, mate. 2 seconds, fucking go!
When you're firing live, you know, if you don't switch on and do what you're told and do what you've been taught, and somebody could get killed.
Brian Lewis has moved 2 sections to within sight of the enemy position.
Hey, let's go! Let's go!
He sends one man crawling forward to destroy the bunker, while the others provide covering fire.
What's happening now? We've got maximum fire going down while they assault the dead section. Keeping the enemy's head down so they can get in and post a grenade and take the enemy out. We've taken 2 positions. We've now identified a deck position. We've got artillery coming down on that. What we're doing is we're suppressing, we're putting fire down on that deck position, while the other 2 sections who've been in reserve are now moving round to the left flank in order to take those out.
In the middle of the battle, it's time to reload.
Fuck's sake. It's not in there. The other one. It's not fucking in there.
Alistair, go on!
Right, we're all whinging about ammunition. What is that?
Right! Here, get your mags out! Oh, use that, leave that. 2 sections, pull back into the water! Pull back, fucking pull back!
Of course, during all this platoon attack, people are being assessed on their performance, even right down to the last rifleman. How much effort he puts in, how much he helps his buddies out, how he puts the fire down. All very important in the assessment process.
2 sections! Stand by! Stand by!
Help me with this instead of just fucking looking at me. You fucking see you can do. There you go. Okay.
Stop!
It was all piss wet through, covered in red clay. I mean, it's going to take weeks to get that clay out of the webbing like. But it's good fun at the time.
The ammo first, fellas, then we'll go for the debrief. 5.56, guys. Culmination of attack week. 16-kilometre insertion with full kit before deploying into a platoon live advance to contact. You were the only platoon who made it, and that attack was what we expect. It had good control, good fire support, good coordination, a highly successful attack, a highly successful insertion when you consider that you are the only ones who achieved it in the company. For that, you all deserve congratulations. It's been a hard week. The weather's been against us, the terrain's not going to get any better, and you've pulled it out of the bag. You can all go home this weekend on a high. You have produced. That was excellent.
It's judgment time for Brian Lewis.
I personally thought I'd done all right.
You picked up the points from the orders there, and your attack, the last one on hard pounding, was successful. It was controlled and effective, and you have passed that appointment. Continue it. You can go away with a happy smile.
Cheers.
Okay?
Cheers, sir.
Sergeant Taylor.
You know yourself, whenever you're in an appointment, you know yourself how well it's gone, even before you have a debrief.
Okay, Sergeant Taylor. A seriously hard appointment on this course, probably going to come as round as one of the toughest. Control on the march, well, it's got to be put down as a success, because you got everybody here at the right time and didn't miss your HR. As for the attack, it was successful, it was coordinated, and everything clicked. Admittedly, they made it a lot easier for you because they were sparking and working.
Yeah.
You have passed the appointment of platoon commander. They deserve just as much thanks, indeed, as you do. But congratulations, off you go.
Next week on Battlestripes, Vern Stokes leads 2 section into the dark.
I want fire support going down the left-hand position and the right-hand position to BMP now.
Come on, get in proper fire positions. Come on.
Fire position!
I want you to take
And another injury crisis for Steve Tickle.
2.
When the British Army goes to war, first in the field are the sergeants. To earn their stripes, this elite must survive the infantry's toughest course. This is the story of that course. Tonight on Battlestripes,
Look at me now.
crisis as Vern Stokes leads 2 sections' first nighttime battle.
Well, this had better improve pretty soon, or I'm going to kill off the platoon commander and the platoon sergeant.
And Steve Tickle faces another injury scare.
2.
It's a weekend break for the soldiers on the platoon sergeant's battle course. For 2 sections Vern Stokes, there's a chance to catch up with the family.
The course is quite a long course, and it gets a bit tedious being away from home all the time. But when you're on a course like this, it's hard work. You live for your weekends, and when you do get home eventually at the weekends, you're shattered from the week. You've had minimum sleep during the week, and basically it's just a case of sleeping all weekend, and it gets a bit frustrating on the family as well, you know. My family's actually got used to it now, the fact that, you know, I go away quite frequently, and they're all quite supportive, so, you know, they know what it's all about, and I try not to take work home with me, so you just try and be as normal as you can over the weekends, you know, and try to get back to normality. When you're refreshed on a Sunday morning, it's time to get back into the car and go back to camp.
Right, give it to me, Charles. Dad, can I get my cap and jacket wet?
As the weekend draws to a close, Chelsea returns to boarding school. Vern Stokes heads back to Brecon for week 4 of the course.
The course is a stepping stone for greater things, to be honest. Everybody on this course wants to do well on it, because it's a final sort of like combat course we need to do in our careers. A good pass in this course just lays the stepping stones in for a good healthy career for the rest of your career. You know, so basically everybody's in the same position, we're all fighting for a few positions in the army to get platoon sergeant posting. That's why we're all doing it. It's our own motivation has brought us here, and we all need to do well on the course.
Ahead at the instructor's HQ, Coast Commander Major Ken Hames prepares for visitors. A Hungarian general has arrived to observe the course.
I mean, these visits that we have here from various European countries, Hungarians, Poles, Czechs, are very important for Partnership for Peace throughout the whole of Europe. I'm the officer commanding the senior tactics company.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja. Müssen Sie einen Kaffee oder Tee oder?
Kaffee, Tee, ich glaube.
Ja? Ja. Tee oder?
Tee.
Tee?
Tee.
So, Kaffee.
Ja.
Kommen Sie mit, ja.
Major Hames leads the international delegation for its first taste of British Army tea. For the staff back at camp, it's just another Monday morning.
I work for the British Army as a physiotherapist at the Infantry Training Centre in Brecon. Every day's a totally unpredictable. We tend to see people who come from the courses who have obviously sustained injuries. Most of the injuries we tend to see are shoulders, backs, hips, knees and ankles. But we tend to have to see and assess as to whether they need treatment, just straightforward physiotherapy treatment, or they need to be referred on for further investigation. These guys are very fit guys, but they still sustain injuries because of the terrain and the nature of the work that they have to do.
Out on the ground, two sections are put through their paces for the Hungarian general.
By doing the rehearsals here, when we do the operation tonight, black, lots of ammunition, with a live enemy attacking us, it's all got to run this smoothly. And it's worth having my colour sergeant there going through to pick up any of the points that they're getting wrong, so that prior to them getting issued their appointments, they've had this opportunity to see how we expect it to work.
You've got the casualties with you, you're the protection, head back in that direction.
I think they're also very impressed with the standard of the instructors that work here. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, all our instructors and the soldiers, for that matter, are extremely good communicators, and they're all prepared to stand up and say what they think.
Do you work in teams or as an individual?
Teamwork.
Teamwork, yes.
You have to do teamwork to get through this course.
So one for the all and all for the one.
Yes. Yes.
What is your regiment?
I'm a Welsh Guardsman.
Good for the soldaat om Marwold.
Have you been abroad?
Kenya.
On a deployment?
Kenya, Belize, Northern Ireland.
Igen, yes,
And you?
Bosnia.
Bosnia.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland.
That's for I4.
Have you got family?
Family?
Yeah,
Children?
family, 2 children.
Yes, one child.
Age. No. No?
Yeah, 2 kids.
No?
Két.
Hát én nagyon szépen köszönöm, nagyon sok sikert kívánok Önöknek a további végrehajtáshoz.
Thank you very much. We wish you lots of success in the future. Please keep your good humor for the future and smile, because the life is easier when you smile.
And after the course.
Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Two sections' diplomatic duties are over.
What was the other?
I'm not surprised at the injury rate, because if you see what they have to carry, the terrain over which they have to march, it's quite incredible that there are not more injuries. These guys are very tired. They have very little sleep during the weeks that they're here, and I think they cope remarkably well.
Early in the course, Steve Tickle failed a fitness test because of a back injury.
Take tops if I can have a look at your back and your neck, just to make sure that... Okay, turn around for me. Right. O'Toole, how's your back been?
It's been a lot better.
Okay, just take a seat.
But this time it's a different problem.
Can't remember what you did.
No, I think it was just, obviously I was diving up and down off the floor a lot, so
Just pushing up
Just
and down
pushing,
against
yeah.
resistance,
Yeah.
right, okay.
that's so there.
What I'm going to do is give you some ultrasound on that, which will help the healing process. Keep the splint on, especially if you're going to do anything. Try to avoid any resistance work.
Yeah.
That's, you know, try to avoid pushing up from the floor or anything like that. But, as I say, anything else, then avoid.
Right.
Right?
Well, I was seeing the doctor. Basically, this fluid got in all the ligaments and that's why it's all grinding. And it's really painful. It won't get any better unless you have either in a cast or complete rest for a couple of weeks. I'm hanging on just.
Where are you going now?
I've got to go and see the sergeant major so he knows what's happening. Just to let him know what the doctor said to me, really.
So what's happened?